think that you come to look at your life at a certain point, and you got to be comfortable with what you see. You know what I mean?
Now, pictures again. I'm holding your hand. Pick it up. Again.
Well, when a father isn't present, the social consequence is you have an unstable person in society. The personal consequence is you have an unstable element in your family. That's the relationship between you and your child. It's, you know, it's hard to build off of that. And that's unhealthy in my opinion. And so, we know what happens. People get out here. Statistics can tell you better than I can tell you, you know, about the social consequences. But I do know that kids that don't have their parents, you know, at certain levels are off balance. Certain levels are, you know, unfulfilled. You know what I mean? So I think that it's definitely a reflection of broken homes, what we see going on in society. A reflection of households and people that are off balance when you see these crazy things happening in the world, you know. And personal effect, you know, I'm sure them old guys that laid on their deathbed can tell you how that felt, you know what I mean, knowing that they didn't have no relationship with their kids, you know. I think that you come to look at your life at a certain point, and you got to be comfortable with what you see. You know what I mean? Guys wear off and everything comes to surface, and it's just who you really are. You finally probably can see it, and I think that it's hard to look at if it's not something that you're proud of. And that's one of the things that definitely, in them lonely hours, in them old ages, you know, I think eat at people that they didn't have relationships with their kids and they didn't show up, especially men for their kids, you know?